Hi, I'm Patricia, and today I'm going to be using Cosmic Tree Essentials makeup line to do this more glamorous look, and I'm very excited to start, so let's get to it. For those of you who don't know me yet, I just started this new YouTube channel featuring cruelty-free, natural, organic makeup. I've been a vegan for almost a year now. Well, not completely a vegan. I still eat a little fish once in a while, but I don't do eggs. I don't do dairy or anything like that. And I figured I should extend my choice of being vegan and not hurting animals towards cosmetics. So I have partnered with a couple people, in particularly Cosmic Tree Essentials is a company that I've been working with that I love. And I just did a video for them featuring a daytime look. It was my first video, and this will be my second video. I'm trying to do a glamorous or a more nighttime look, and I think we should begin. And my face is clean, so as I was saying, I only have a little bit of moisturizer on, and I think we should start with the Sylphide Mousse Foundation in color Buff Beige. I should be applying this with the Beauty Blender, but I'm doing this with my fingers, and as you can see, it's a very nice color for me. The fingers are nice because you get a very even coverage, because you have a lot of control in your hands. So this is it. It's funny doing this when you're not using the mirror because you're using the phone as the mirror. Strange. This is my first video using the phone. All right, I think this looks pretty nice, and I will show you this product a little bit close up. Can you see that? Cosmic Tree. It's in the form of a mousse, and it's really yummy. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use a different formula. This one is the Naiad liquid foundation. I'm gonna use a lighter tone to do under my eyes as a concealer. This one is the Biscuit color. So it comes in a little dropper bottle. I love this. I really like the liquid one. So I'm just gonna use a little bit under my eye. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, no problem. We'll just take advantage and use it a little on my nose and on my forehead as a highlighter. A little bit on the cupid bowl, and a little bit here. It's nice having different colors so you can play around with shades and highlights, and especially because, you know, after summer you're not going to be as dark as you normally are. I live in Chicago, and I am turning into a very pasty girl, which I don't like very much. But makeup fixes everything. So I think this looks pretty good. Looks great, actually. And all right. So I don't normally like to use powder on my skin because I have mature skin. Yes, I'm 47, so I am aging. So I like to use very little powder or no powder at all. This is a foundation that is in the form of a pressed powder. So it's a pressed foundation. It's in the color Biscuit as well. So I don't use a lot of foundation, or a lot of powder I should say, because of my wrinkles, because I have aging skin. And I am using one of their retractable brushes. This is their foundation brush. These brushes are very good. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit. Look how pretty this is. It has a nice design. This is so smart because, you know, we women love shapes and colors and smells, and these are all so beautiful. It's genius marketing. It definitely works on me. I am so like excited and obsessed with these. So as you can see, I'm really just doing a little bit on the lighter part of my face. And then when I have no product, I'll just go all over just to set it a little bit. Oh, these are so soft. It's too bad you can't feel them. They're excellent. I love these brushes. Love, love, love. Did I say that yet? Anyway, so my skin is done. It's not too bad, huh? Nice. The lighting helps a lot too, I know. Natural light. Okay, what do I do next? I have this beautiful blush, and it is in the color Terracotta Rose. Here you can see the design again. It's fading because I've been using it a lot, as you can tell. So pretty. And I'm gonna use another one of their retractable brushes. This one, see how it's like that? And this is a blush brush. I'm just gonna go right here, right on my cheeks, and a little bit on the apple of my cheeks, and a little bit on the side temples. See that? I like to go a little bit here. Kind of use it as a little bit of a contour as well. Doesn't have to be a taupe or a brown shade. It still works the same. I like to have color. I'm Latina. Latinas love color. I remember working with a director at one point when I was doing a lot of commercials, and yes, I'm also an actor when I can. And I remember he had a makeup artist that wasn't a Latina makeup artist, which he usually does, and everybody looked kind of dull and plain, and he's like, these women are Latinas, put some color on them. So it's funny, I always remember that when I'm working with a lot of color. His name is Luis Palomo, one of my favorites, if not the favorite. What else? What else am I gonna do now? I think I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow. I have this one eyeshadow that is in the loose powder form. This is the Sand Dollar color. The sun is messing up my stage here. I will use a brush from Cosmic Tree Essentials. This is the wet and dry brush. I'm gonna wet it because when you wet these, they're nice and super pigmented. And when you're working with a loose powder, it picks it up and doesn't spread it all over. Let's see. See that? I'm gonna go. Ooh. Super glam. I don't see very well in this phone. I think next time I'm gonna need to get an actual mirror. I just saw a bunch of makeup artists doing this on their own phones, and I thought, hey, that's simple enough, I can do that. Why not? It's not as easy as it looks, because I'm already a little bit blind, you know. 47. Did I say that? It's not like I'm bragging, I promise you. Sounds like it. I'm just gonna get up to see. There's a little mirror very close to here. I'm gonna check and make sure I don't look like a clown. Yep, it's good. Not too bad. Although I do need a little more because I just spread it. Oh, too close. I just spread it and spread it and spread it. I should say blended it too much. And I want to see this shimmery white on the corner. So I never do this. This is not the type of makeup I do. I usually, for myself, just do a very smoky look. For myself, of course. But for other people, I do this, and especially for brides, they love this classic light lid. Alright, that's good. I know I talk too much. So I don't. I mean, I have to be talking about something or you'd be bored. Or I can edit this video, which is harder, so I figure I just talk. So I am going to right now use another shade called Coral, but this is in a pressed powder style. Same thing. There's the design here. Also fading away because I've been using this a lot. So I'm going to use the Coral to go over on the crease part. So this is a soft crease, it's not a cut crease, of course. Cut creases don't look that great on older people, sorry to tell you that. Oh, that's very bright. I like it. It's a lot more pigment than you think. So I'm gonna have to blend it a little bit more. This is a great thing, so you know, a little bit goes a long way. These are super pigmented, and I'm using it dry too, so. All right, so this gives me a little bit of a shape to my eye. Not a little bit of a shape, a little bit of dimension, I should say. Okay, pretty. Now, this is gonna be challenging because I need to see what I'm doing now, because I'm gonna do eyeliner and a little bit of dark shadow in the corners. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fetch a mirror. Okay, so now I have a mirror and it will be a lot easier for me to continue to do my makeup. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this double end smudger brush, also from Cosmic Tree Essentials, and I'll be using a eyeshadow called Blackberry, using a little bit of it in the corners. So I'm using it on the outside corner of my eyes, and I'm dragging it a little bit into the crease, also on the outside corner, to give it a little drama, dragging it a little bit over the lash line, and just keeping it on the outside corner. See if that's enough, or do I need a little more? Oh, a little more. We want to do a little glam look, right? Alright. Let's drag it a little bit higher. Now, I hate when this stuff just starts wrinkling up, but I gotta fix it like that. Yep, that's what happens when you get older. But you get a lot smarter, so that's the good part. Hard to believe, but it's true. So now I'm gonna drag from the corners to a little bit under on the bottom lash line. So keep it on the corners. Other side. Because I don't want to go dark all the way across, because I have a little trick that pops your eye, and that's going with a different color eyeshadow. Eyeshadows, they usually work great with blue and green eyes to make it pop under your eyelid. The colors usually, like those brick tones, work really nice. Those wine tones work really nice. With my complexion, I found that the purples look really nice as well. So I'm gonna go with the purple shade now. And as you can see, I use it a lot because it's completely, you can barely see the little flower anymore. And this one is called Vintage Iris. So I'm just gonna grab another brush for that, so I don't get too much darkness on it. Let's see. I could use the same brush, but I would have to clean it. And I don't have time for that now. So on the middle and on the inner corner, I'm going with the Vintage Iris, and I'm giving it smoky kind of look there. I know that looks like a lot now, but I haven't blended it yet. So now I'm gonna blend it. So there's no product on this brush, just blending it. Creating a real smoky look. Just makes your eyes pop. I'm gonna go back inside the inner corners with that same loose eyeshadow called, what's it called? Sand Dollar, to keep it light also on the bottom part too. I use it on the top and I'm using it here. I'm applying it with the same dry wet brush from Cosmetics Essentials, and just getting rid of the excess here. Can you see that? That pops a little bit. Nice, sultry. Okay. All right, now. So now we're gonna move to eyeliner. I love to use their Nightfall eyeshadow as an eyeliner. I also use that double double end smudger. It has a teeny tiny little brush on this end, and I wet it, and it works great to make an eyeliner. So I'm using it, see it's all wet. Make sure it's nice and creamy and thick. Get plenty of product on the brush. And then I'm gonna go over my eyelid, my top lash line with this brush. It's so small that you get plenty of control. See how that makes a perfect eyeliner? And the beauty of it is that it doesn't have to be too harsh. You can go over with a dry brush afterwards, and it will soften that line because it is an eyeshadow. But because we're doing a glam look, I'm not gonna smudge it too much. I'm gonna keep it pretty solid. You see that? Great. All right, let's do the other eye. I'm still gonna go over a little bit with the other side of the brush, just to soften it a little bit, not too much. Still want to keep it sort of sharp, if that's even a thing. Okay. Just making sure I have enough intensity here. I think that's nice. Okay, let's move on to eyebrows. I'm just gonna use a regular angled brush that I have here on my kit, and I'm also gonna use the same Blackberry color that I used before. I did it on my other video and it was really nice. I usually either use the Blackberry or the Copper Beech, which is a little bit lighter. Let's try the Copper Beech this time, since last time I used, see that? Last time I used the Blackberry. So the Copper Beech works well too. I'm just filling them in they have a pretty good shape. I can't complain for my age, having plucked the hell out of these eyebrows when I was younger. At one point I had them so thin. Oh my god, I look back at pictures and I'm thinking how ridiculous. Why didn't anybody tell me they looked horrible? Actually, before that I had these huge caterpillars, so it was worse. Yeah. Nobody tells you, you know? You need advice from people. Of course, you don't want anybody to be rude to you, but you can say, hey, you know, you probably look a little bit better if you plucked your eyebrows. You're so beautiful. You have such beautiful face structure. You know, something. I don't know. How's that look? Ooh, nice. Yeah, I like the copper beech. It's not too dark. And I will just use a little brush to brush them up. Good. Okay, on to mascara. This is the Cosmic Tree mascara. Can you see? Ooh, this lighting. Cosmic Tree mascara. It's great because it doesn't have any of these chemicals and fumes that actually get everybody crying and allergic and sensitive. I think that's nice. What do you guys think? Enough? Yep, I think that's enough. Now we're gonna go to my favorite part, lipstick. I have to tell you, I am obsessed. I sound like my 14-year-old Sophia. She's always obsessed. Well, Isabella sounds like that too, my 16-year-old. She had her phase. So this is the Cosmic Tree Essentials lipstick that is made out of essential oils, dark chocolate, fair trade dark chocolate, and it's in a cocoa butter base, or yeah, and it has this little secret compartment that I love, and this smells like pure heaven. It smells like chocolate. So I'm gonna put it on just regularly, but then I'll show you something else. Oh, it's a very dark color, but we're going glam. What color is this? I forget. Oh, it's Blackberry. So after I just put it on like this, I will go and use my bottom part with my new favorite retractable lip brush. Check this out. Ta-da! You can get a little more product from the bottom here. And I like the brush because it gives you more control. You can create more of a little bit of a liner there. These are so pigmented that you do not need a lip liner. I still have pretty thick lips for my age, so I don't need to go over the line or anything. But if you have thinner lips, you can go a little bit over. Just don't go too much because it looks fake. Just go a little tiny bit, like above the line. And that way you still look natural, you know? When people start looking fake, everybody thinks that they look good, but they all look the same, so they think it's normal, but it's not good. Natural is better, in my view. So there we have it. Sensuous lips. That's such a pretty color. What do you guys think? Let me move this out of the way, come a little bit closer so you can see a little bit. I will take my hair down, see if I can do something with this hair. There we go. So this is my a little bit more glamorous look, and I'm very happy with it. So check out Cosmic Tree Essentials, go to their website. I will list it underneath on the comments. If you like this video, please like it, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. If you have any comments, if you'd like to see anything new, let me know. I'll be happy to do it. So thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.